Hey guys, Kated here. Welcome to another episode of my devlog. I'm making a 2D puzzle game called Soul Blossom. Going to the episode. I finally managed to finish the map of the second level, which you could see on the time-lapse in the previous episode. It turned out to be huge. I think that it's about 4 times as big as the first one, however I'm scared that I may have overdone it. So the thing is, I wanted to have it in a good quality, so I made it in high resolution. It was great for the first level when the whole map had like 20k per 8k pixels and it wasn't even fully filled. For the second level, well, it's a bit worse. The final level turned out to be about 47k per 8k pixels, and honestly, I'm scared that it will work badly on less powerful PCs. If that turns out to be the case, most likely I will have to add dynamic path loading in order to free some resources. So as you can probably see, the second level is a huge forest. Since I went for a general bluish color for the plants, I found that white/dry colored blocks will compose better with the overall colored theme. I also added leaves on the first plane to give out some depth effect, but there is a bit of a problem with readability right now. I think that I will add a mask that will make them transparent while in closer range to the player, so you will be able to better see what's going on around you. Also in this level, I had more open spaces, so I painted the background to look as it's farther away than before. I hope that I will get a nice depth effect thanks to scoring it in a parallax. The level that you can see right now on the screen lacks interactable paths, so despite showing it off, I hope that you won't be able to get what the puzzles are in each room, if you can even call it a room in this case. While designing this level, I wanted to save up some space by making the level higher and not just wider, but eventually I got to the point when the entrance to the next room was just at the bottom of the map and I needed it to be somewhere at the top. Obviously, I didn't want to move the ground, and making players fly such a long distance just because of bad map design didn't feel right. So I came up with some sort of a portal. Portal, as the portals have in nature, warps you from one place to another. But it's not like I wrote a different scene during this process or something. The player is just teleported from one point to another, along with a fancy camera movement. I'll add some fancy shader to it to signalize that you indeed are able to enter that hole in the tree. At the end of the level, you can see the Bug's castle. That's where the Soul Gear is kept. As a reminder, the goal in the game is to get to the castle and rescue her. I must have admitted that the actual castle is not made by me. The contours were painted for me by my good artist, and that's where you can actually see a difference in my poor graphical skill compared to an actual graphics skill. So, just a reminder, if you want real fancy graphics, hire an artist, or you will waste a lot of time on things that an artist will do in probably quarter of that, and quality will be much lower. Or you can be like me, who wants to do the whole game by myself. So if you want to support me in development, leave a like, comment and subscribe, as this really cheers me up. And that's all for today's episode. See you again in next video.